My name is Joanna Southerland. This is my child at 7 months of age. He almost died from type 1 diabetes. This is him 7 days later after he had injections of insulin and he lived to get on a bike. I'm doing a ride across Death Valley in October for the Juvenile Diabetes Research Foundation to raise money for a cure for type 1 diabetes for millions and millions and millions of people just like me who wanted to see their kid look like this, not hanging in their arms almost dead. And also for people who have to live with type 1 on a daily basis. This was a birthday party with a sugar-free cake for 2 little kids with type 1 diabetes. This was the path to working with coaches to let them know that somebody with type 1 diabetes could do karate, could do football, could do baseball, could play any sport, could play a tuba in school, could do anything. But I had to alert the coaches to what the dangers of the disease were. And oftentimes I would sort of get this, oh no, I don't think I should play him. And it was too bad because he's a really good athlete. And I'm not the only parent that's had to go through this. Type 1 diabetes causes blindness, renal failure, amputations, heart attacks, stroke, blindness, kidney disease. It's an incredibly serious disease. When my son was first diagnosed, I had to test his blood sugar all day long. I had to inject him with insulin. I had to measure all the carbohydrates he ate every day of his life. That is the life of someone with type 1 diabetes. They're always on a diet. How much do we hate diets? Somebody with type 1, to live a long, successful life, has to be religious with what they eat, along with the injections of insulin and blood glucose monitoring. This was my goal. I wanted my kid to live, and I want everybody with type 1 to live. And so, with the money from the research that has been done by JDRF and other universities and places across the world, there have been a lot of technologies invented that help people with type 1 live much better than when my son was young, but still, it's being attached to technology every moment of your life. Every moment of your life. Do you want to be like that? Do you want anybody to be like that? No. So if you can, donate a couple bucks to me. I'm doing this ride, and let me say, I don't have type 1 diabetes, so to do 100 miles, it's going to be hell, but it's nothing like trying to do it with type 1 diabetes. Help me fund research for a cure. Donate to J. Payne Joanna Southerland. Thank you so much for listening, and if you know anybody with type 1, learn more about the disease. You'll do them a great favor.